दृष्टुं ज्वलन्तं सर्वतोमुखं नृसिंहं भीषणं भद्रं मृत्युं नमाम्यहम्. We were discussing inductive effect. In a normal organic compound, when the carbon atom is bonded to hydrogen, the electron cloud between the carbon and hydrogen is equally distributed between them, and the covalent bond formed between them is purely nonpolar, and the molecule is purely covalent molecule. But when the carbon atom is bonded to an atom of higher electronegativity, it means we remove the hydrogen atom and put in another atom or a group of atom or a functional group which is more electronegative than the carbon, then the electron cloud constituting the covalent bond gets permanently polarized towards the atom of higher electronegativity. Toward the atom of higher, this is the carbon atom bonded to X, and this pair of the electron cloud gets polarized towards the X. So this happens because of this permanent polarization of the electron cloud away from carbon take place. Hence, as a result of this, we will get the electron cloud is more towards X. Hence, this X will get a delta negative charge, and carbon will get delta positive charge. The covalent bond exhibits partial polar character. So this exhibits a partial polar character, means it is susceptible to undergo cleavage, and this molecule behaves as a dipole. This happens. So this is induced, polarity is induced into the molecule. Or when here what is happening, X is more electronegative than carbon. Now when the carbon atom is bonded to Y covalently, where Y is more carbon is more electronegative than X, then this electron cloud gets polarized towards carbon. It is what is happening here. Y is less electronegative than carbon. So what is happening here now? Because of this unequal sharing of the electron cloud, the Y gets a delta positive charge and carbon gets delta negative charge. This behaves as a dipole. The electron cloud comes towards carbon direction. So both the things, this phenomenon we call as inductive effect. So the induction of the polarity into a molecule when the carbon atom is bonded to an atom of dissimilar electronegativity due to permanent polarization of the electron cloud away from carbon or towards carbon is called as inductive effect. So this inductive effect is symbolized as I effect. This is called as a I effect, inductive effect. The inductive symbol is I effect, I-I effect, inductive effect. Now, but what is happening here? Here the carbon atom is getting positive charge. Here the carbon atom is getting negative charge. So this X is attracting the electron. What the X is doing? The X is attracting the electron cloud towards it. Hence, this X is called as electron attracting group. This is called as electron attracting group. This electron attracting group. The X is pulling the electron cloud away from carbon. Electron attracting group. So electron cloud goes away from carbon. So what is going away from carbon? When you have studied in our vector from the origin, when it goes or it comes to the origin, or in a system when the heat flows away from the system to outside, that is called exo, and when the heat comes to the system is called endo, comes in. So when it goes away from the system, the sign is minus, the losing, system is losing. When it is coming into the system, it is called plus. It is called plus. Endothermic, exothermic. Endothermic, exothermic. Exothermic is delta H is minus. Endothermic delta H is plus. So here what is happening? The electron cloud is going, who is the reference? The reference is the carbon, because all organic compounds are the compounds of carbon and hydrogen. Means the carbon atom is bonded to different atoms. So the parent is the carbon and they are bonded to different atoms. So with reference to this, since it is going away from carbon, since the electron cloud is getting polarized away from carbon, hence this inductive effect is called as minus I effect. This is called as minus I effect. So, and now what is happening? The electron cloud is getting polarized towards carbon. Means Y is losing the electron cloud. Why is they losing the electron cloud to carbon? It is releasing the electron cloud to the carbon. Y is losing the electron cloud to carbon. Or in other words, we can use Y is releasing the electron to carbon. Y is, the carbon is holding the electron cloud, Y is holding the electron cloud, but here what is happening? Because of carbon is more electronegative than Y, then the electron cloud gets polarized permanently towards carbon. Permanent towards carbon. So this Y is called as electron releasing group. Electron called as electron releasing group, as the electron cloud comes away from carbon, and this is also inductive effect, but it goes to carbon, hence the system is accepting the electron, and this is called as plus I effect. So the inductive effect are of two types. It means maybe minus I effect caused by electron attracting group, and it is a plus I effect, it is caused by the electron releasing group. So if I summarize this, if I summarize this electron attracting group and the electron releasing group, when you have the X, so if I summarize both in a very short form, now I want to summarize. So the inductive effect is of two types, plus I effect. So this inductive effect is called I effect. This is called I effect, and this I effect is of two types. One is called minus I effect and other is called plus I effect. And minus I effect is caused by, what is this? This is the C X going away from carbon. X is getting negative, carbon is getting positive. So this minus I effect is caused by whom? By X. This is caused by electron attracting group. When the carbon atom is bonded to electron attracting group. And this plus I effect, when the electron cloud comes to carbon, here the Y gets positive charge and carbon gets negative charge. So this Y is releasing electron, hence it is called as electron releasing group. This is called as electron releasing group. So this is called as plus I effect. Plus I. So electron releasing group induces plus I effect, whereas electron attracting group induces minus I effect. Now what are this who are the electron attracting groups and who are the electron releasing groups. So the minus I effect is caused by electron attracting group and plus I effect is caused by the electron releasing group. So now, who are the electron attracting groups? Which groups are electron attracting groups? Means was those groups which have higher electronegativity than carbon. Those atoms are groups which have higher electron negativity than carbon. They are called electron attracting groups, which are now electron attracting groups, which are now the electron attracting groups. The electron attracting groups, you can very easily remember them. The many groups are there. So we can say that nuclear, fuel, complex, head office, Pune. Because children, always I believe I have my own way of capturing the organic chemistry in me. So to remember is difficult, and in serial is more difficult. But the way I am telling what? Nuclear, fuel, complex, head office, Pune. So this is the clue I am giving you to remember. So nuclear fuel complex N, F, C, HO and Pune. Like this. So nuclear, so the electron attracting groups are those groups which are more electronegative than carbon. Which are more electronegative than carbon. They are called as electron attracting groups. Who are they? N, nitro group. Nitro group is electron attracting group. And F is fluorine, which has electron 4, but the carbon has electron 2.5. Then fluorine, then comes the fluorine nuclear fuel complex, the CO group. The CO group, the carbonyl group, and then comes H. S stands for halogens. Halogens, who are they? Chlorine, bromine, iodine. Halogens, H. Then comes HO, OH group. Then comes P, the phenyl group. P stands for phenyl. So this is called phenyl group. These are called as a hydroxyl group. OH group is called as hydroxyl group, and these are halogens. Fluorine is also halogen. They are called halogens, and these the carbonyl compounds. CO, carbonyl group compounds containing carbonyl group. Who contain the groups? Aldehydes, ketones, carboxylic acids, esters. So this CO I am writing compounds containing CO. Who are they? They are aldehydes, they are ketones, they are carboxylic acids, and they are the esters. All these groups contain CO group. So all these groups are electronegative groups. So this chlorine, bromine, iodine, OH group, and then fluorine is this. So nitro group is more electronegative than fluorine. Its electron attracting power is more than fluorine. Fluorine is more electronegative attracting power than carbonyl group. Carbonyl is more electronegative attracting chlorine, then bromine, then iodine, then OH, then C6H5. See how nicely you capture them. Nuclear means nitro, fuel, the fluorine, complex C, CO, complex CO means compounds containing CO group. Who are they? Aldehydes, ketones, carboxylic acids, esters, etc. Then H, halogens, chlorine, bromine, iodine. Then HO, OH group, head office, HO, OH group, hydroxyl group. Then comes the P, the pune, the phenyl group. So these groups are highly electron attracting groups, and they cause minus I effect. Then comes the electron releasing group. Which groups are electron releasing groups? So these electron attracting groups they cause minus I effect, and which are electron, which are then comes electron releasing groups, electron releasing groups. Who are they? Now 3 degree, 2 degree, 1 degree, 0 degree. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 2, 1, 0. So these are, if you can remember, who are they? 3, 2, 1, 0. A. So alkyl groups, all alkyl groups are 3 degree alkyl group, 2 degree alkyl group, 1 degree alkyl group, and 0 degree alkyl group. So alkyl groups are electron releasing. Alkyl group is electron releasing. The simplest alkyl group is what? So we write by R. The R is electron releasing. So what is R? Simple R is what? Say CS3. Why alkyl group is electron releasing? Somebody may question comes to mind. Alkyl group is 3210A. I am writing 3210A. 3 degree, 2 degree, 1 degree, 0 degree. I am going to 0 degree this. So this is a methyl group. What is the electronegativity of carbon? 2.5. 2.1. Hydrogen 2.1, hydrogen 2.1. Then what is happening? The carbon will be attracting the electron pair towards it. This carbon will attract the electron pair towards it. Will attract the electron pairs towards it. So everything will go to whom? On the carbon. So this carbon releases these whichever electron. What is this? Now here one covalent bond, 2, 2, 2 for stable. But what is happening? The negative charges are coming towards carbon. They will not remain to carbon. Suppose you are standing in a queue. The queue is intact. One mischievous boy from the last, when pushes the boy in front of him, then he will push, then he will push, then he will push. The last boy who is standing in the front will be colliding with the wall. Happens. So all these things push, they go away, released. The push is released and he bounces upon whom? Upon the wall. Exactly same thing happens here. Carbon is attracting the electron from hydrogen, attracting this one. So all the electron will come, but it cannot keep. Why? Because the small charges will come to carbon, will not stay there. Why? The carbon can keep 8 electrostart units, because a molecule, an atom will more stable when it is 8 electrons, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So it releases the electron charge. So that is the reason an alkyl group is electron releasing group. So this methyl group is a electron releasing group. So methyl group is not substituted. So I consider it is a 0. Now when you come to 3 degree, 2 degree, 1 degree, what? If you have a tertiary alkyl group, 3 degree, CS3, CS3, CS3. This is a tertiary alkyl group. So this is the electron releasing, this is the electron releasing, this is the electron releasing. So this releases, this releases, this releases. So all the 3, they come here. So this is 3 degree alkyl group. Now if you come to 2 degree, so say CS3, CS3, H. This is 2 degree. So here it goes, 2 alkyl groups. So here you will have twice the release will take place. Now if you come to a 1 degree alkyl group, CS3, CS, H and H. So this releases electron, this is released. And if you come to methyl group, the 0 group, here no substitution has taken place, so I am said 0. So this also releases electron. But this is a ethyl group, 1 degree alkyl group. This is 2 degree alkyl group. This 3 degree alkyl group. Here release how much? 1, 2, 3 release. So this is more electron releasing than this. It is more electron releasing than this. It is more electron releasing than this, and it is more electron releasing. So alkyl groups are electron releasing group. tertiary alkyl group is more electron releasing than secondary alkyl group, then primary alkyl group, then the methyl group. So all these will cause what? All these groups, they will cause what? They will cause plus I effect. And all those electron releasing group will cause what? Minus I effect. Minus I effect. So now we'll come to what are the characteristics of this inductive effect. This is what is the cause of inductive effect, and there are what types of inductive effect. What is cause of inductive effect we have studied? Because of electron cloud displacement either towards carbon or away from carbon induces polarity in the molecule, partial polar character into the molecule, making it a dipolar character. So this induction is taking place, hence we call that inductive effect. It may be because of a electron attracting group, minus I effect, and may be due to plus electron releasing group, plus I effect. Electron attracting groups are the nuclear fuel complex head of a spoon A, nitro group, fluorine, then carbonyl group, then halogens, chlorine, bromine, iodine, then OH group, then phenyl group. They cause the minus I effect. And electron releasing group is a methyl electron releasing. So tertiary alkyl group is more electron releasing than this, than that. So these are what is inductive effect and types of inductive effect, and which causes the inductive effect. So now we'll come to what are the characteristics of inductive effect. The first characteristics of inductive effect. So first characteristics is it is due to permanent polarization of sigma electron cloud. Sigma electron cloud means the electron cloud forming sigma bond. Sigma electron cloud. Sigma electron cloud. This permanent polarization of the sigma bond. There is a sigma electron cloud, or you can write also in sigma bond. You can write sigma bond. So this electron cloud you can write as a sigma bond, either away from carbon or towards carbon. So either away from carbon, either away from carbon or towards carbon when the carbon atom is bonded to an atom of dissimilar electronegativity. This is the first happens. This is important. Permanent polarization of electron cloud. Permanent polarization. So this may be a question in your entrance exam. The inductive effect is because of permanent polarization of electron cloud, or the temporary polarization of the electron cloud, or due to conjugate effect, none of the above. So answer will be a permanent polarization of the electron cloud. Second, so what it happens? Because of this induces a partial polar character. This inductive effect induces fractional positive or negative charge. Positive or negative charge on the atoms bonded to carbon. So that is when you have this is C, you have the X. So X gets delta negative charge, carbon gets delta positive charge due to electron cloud, and this comes when it comes towards carbon, it is called plus, and the carbon gets here minus. This comes towards carbon, so here. So then third point for characteristics, the electron attracting group causes the electron attracting group causes plus I effect, a minus I effect, and electron releasing group causes plus I effect. So electron releasing group causes plus I effect because the carbon is receiving electron. Minus I effect, the electron cloud is getting polarized away from carbon. So it is going away from carbon, hence carbon is losing the electron cloud and the carbon is getting delta positive charge, X is get delta negative charge. And here the electron cloud comes towards carbon. Electron cloud gets polarized towards carbon, so Y gets delta positive charge, carbon gets delta negative charge. This type of thing happens. Then comes the fourth one. So it induces a dipolar character into the molecule. The molecule is becoming, in both the cases, it is becoming dipolar character in the molecule. So now the positive charge, the fractional, you can say also, the fractional positive charge is what? Delta positive, or negative charge, fractional negative charge, that is what? Delta negative, is transmitted along the carbon chain, along the carbon chain away from the alpha carbon atom, the intensity of the delta positive or delta negative charge decreases the intensity of the delta negative charge or delta positive charge decreases with increase of the distance away from the group. Why? You know that F is equal to what? E1 E2 by D square. If D is increasing, F is increasing. If D is increasing, F is increasing. If D is decreasing, F is increasing. F is atom force is D is increasing, F is decreasing. Inversely proportional. So suppose you have this is the carbon atom. This is the carbon chain. We have the carbon chain. It is X. So X is electron attracting group. So this is negative and this is delta positive. So this carbon atom will be again transmitted. So this will have delta of delta positive. And this will be again comes to this. So this is delta of delta positive. So this carbon atom is, first carbon atom is called alpha carbon atom. Second carbon atom is called beta carbon atom. Third carbon atom is called gamma carbon atom. So it is transmitted away from the carbon. And here delta positive, delta of delta positive means less than delta positive. Delta of delta positive less than. So this is decreasing away from the carbon. And it almost dies down after the third carbon atom. If you come to the electron releasing group, if we have C C, C and Y here, Y here. So Y is here having a delta positive charge and carbon will have delta negative charge. So when this is alpha carbon and this is beta carbon, first carbon alpha 1, 2, 3D. Why you are not using 1, 2, 3? Because we have all 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree carbon. So we cannot use 1, 2, 3 here. So alpha, first letter is alpha, second letter is beta, third letter is gamma. So we are using this. So this is delta of delta negative. This is delta of delta negative. So it's decreasing along this. So the intensity of the positive charge decreases along the is transmitted along the carbon-carbon chain. It is coming along the carbon-carbon chain. It is coming transmitted along the carbon-carbon chains, and intensity decreases with increase of the distance from the effect causes this. So here it is in the minus I effect, you have this minus I effect goes on decreasing. Here plus I effect goes on decreasing with increase of the distance from the carbon atom. So this will help us in deciding about explaining the chemical mechanism of chemical reactions and many properties, just like we can explain the basic strength of the bases, the acid strength of the acids, reactivity of the molecules, stability of the molecules, dipole moment of the molecules. All these things we can explain very simple inductive effect. A student who digests inductive effect very nicely, he can wonderfully explain everything. What he doesn't know also he can explain. Basic strength of bases, acid strength of acids, then comes the stability of a molecule, the reactivity of a molecule, and we'll come to the dipole moment. For example, formaldehyde, acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde is less reactive than formaldehyde, or formaldehyde is more reactive than acetaldehyde for nucleophilic addition reaction, inductive will explain. Methylamine is more basic than ammonia. It will explain. Dimethylapine is more basic than ammonia. Those things, the effect of inductive effect, we will be discussing in our next class. I will take. So you please press the subscribe this channel, follow the channel and like the channel, and by subscribing the channel, the next class when I upload, you will get directly. And third point, at the bottom you will have a comment. If you have anything you are not understanding, you can write your name and also write your comment. I will be answering your questions if you put a question to this, or if you have any suggestions, if you put also, we will take the suggestions and improve our life. Thank you so much for subscribing our channel.